Welcome to the social space. This is the show all about Wichita Falls, Texas, and the whole wide world. I am host numero cuatro, Eric Crossland. Spent the weekend in 3 bodies of water, y'all. 2 lakes, and I'm not going to tell you what the third one was. I was inspired by you last week.
Really?
I did full skinny dipping.
Oh!
That's Jackie Hager right there. Go back and watch last week's show if you have no idea what I'm talking about. It was the most talked about show in 20 shows.
Oh, was?
From my friends, it was.
Oh, wow.
I hear more about Jackie as a youth.
I will say my husband listened to it on 1290 on the tractor, and he came in on Sunday for lunch. He goes, so, half skinny dipping, huh?
I'm glad you said.
What is the definition
of half? That was my question. Is with the left half or the right half? And real quick, before we get to sitting to your left, I'm glad you said that. News Talk 1290 is our new partner, KAUZ, and Impact Signs, which Falls Truck Center, who's got their signage outside the Highlander, the community calendar, and our logo, who was designed by this man right here, Andrew Bell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good to be here.
How many bodies of water are you getting in this weekend?
0.
Usually you go swimming with the girls.
I'm going out of town this weekend.
How dare you. Okay, sitting to my right, this show is all about Lake Wichita and the Veterans Memorial Plaza. Geez, I hope I say everything right. Kathie Chaddick, how are you doing, Kathie?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being on the show. What's your title? What do you have to do with Lake Wichita?
I have been on the Lake Wichita Revitalization Committee for 5+ years now, and I currently serve as secretary and a volunteer grant writer.
That's right. I remember seeing you back in the city council conference room chambers when they have to ask me to. No one at the city could turn on the TV but me. So they always had to come get me. So we're going to talk all about this project, but there's so many projects you guys are doing. Can you catch us up on everything you're doing?
Absolutely. It's a real exciting time for Lake Wichita. I think most people know by now that we did get our 404 permit, which allows us to actually work on the lake. That happened a couple of years ago. So as soon as that happened, we started fundraising for a lot of the different amenities that we have planned for around the lake. So we've had a dedication for a fish cleaning station. Fishing is one of the #1 activities out at Lake Wichita.
That was the last video I made for the city, by the way, the fish cleaning dedication.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That was donated by Arconic, a foundation from Arconic. So we thank our friends at Arconic, now Helmet. After that, we started working on the boardwalk, which we were just able to dedicate in July. We were helped out, Texas Parks and Wildlife provided about half of those funds, and they were matched by J.S. Bridwell Foundation and the Kimball Family Foundation.
Nice.
So we got those 2 projects done, and now we are working hard at work on the All Veterans Memorial Plaza.
Yeah.
Very nice. Kathie, besides the Daughters of the American Revolution, was that right?
He did it! Let's start that over.
I kind of want to leave that in.
Hey, looking around. Approval. Kathie, besides the Daughters of the American Revolution, what other partners do you have working with Lake Wichita?
We've got a lot of people involved, and of course hoping always to gain more partners with our fundraising efforts, but numero uno is Harry and Brenda Patterson. They have such a heart for veterans and for so much for this city, and he has donated $250,000, which we must match with a promise of another $250,000.
Wow.
So we are so grateful to Harry and Brenda for that donation that will really go a long way towards our budget for that.
You know, Kathie, Lake Wichita is really close to Jackie and I's heart because when I moved back to town, this is one of the first projects that I got to work on.
Yeah, you designed this logo, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
nice.
And it won an award, which even makes it better.
I don't think you even know this. The city asked me to do it first.
Oh, really?
Well, because I worked there, and sometimes smaller jobs they just hand off to me. And so yours, I was like, yeah, y'all made the right decision there.
Well, and to go even further back with that, as I came on board, I wasn't going to do anything until we had a branding campaign. So we go way back with
we do.
with
Thank you.
y'all.
That was,
So,
I remember the
Yep.
day that we unveiled that logo.
Yeah.
That was awesome. You
Yeah.
know, which speaking of, September 10th is a big day in Texoma.
It is.
Texoma Giving Day. You know, every organization is worthy of raising money that day, but how can we help you on that day for Lake Wichita?
I appreciate you asking
Yeah.
that. We're putting in a lot of effort to the promotion this year, especially because of our match from Harry and Brenda Patterson. We've also got some board members that are doing some smaller matches during the day to allow for some of our friends that might not have the money that some of our other larger donors do. But so there will be some opportunities to double or triple your smaller donation during the day. But we're hard at work on that. We've got matches set up during the day, and so when Texoma Gives goes live, actually on Thursday, I believe it is, for offline donations. You can start making donations then. In addition to that, we also are selling bricks for the walkway to the plaza, and that will be in the rendering as well. And you'll have an opportunity to purchase bricks that you can have engraved in honor of a loved one. Doesn't have to be a veteran, but any loved one.
And this
so
is so
several
great,
ways.
because you know you have them up like at the falls, and they have
right,
all those, and
right,
they're just
right.
there forever. And they're
Don't,
really,
We're just so grateful for the time that you give. Thank you for that determination. The trail that goes around the lake is so beautiful. Murphy Mountain is so pretty.
Right.
The drawings there on the spillway are so pretty. So, you know, we believe in Lake Wichita in this office, and I look forward to see what comes 5 and 10 years down the road for Lake Wichita.
Yeah, I sure do too. And you guys work so hard at it, and you know, having to come up with so much of the money on your own. You know, the bond didn't go through, and now you guys are just getting after it.
Hey, but I will tell you a good memory. You know, I used to drive my grandmother to the grocery store when I was in high school. She lived in Archer City. So we would drive by Lake Wichita on our way home. And every time we would drive, she would look at the lake. When that pavilion was up, it's the first place your grandpa ever gave me a kiss.
Oh, really? Yeah, we were looking at pictures of that
Every
yesterday.
time
So
she would tell me that
sweet.
story. And so when I look at old photos of the pavilion, I think of Babe Cox giving Weeda Cox a great big old kiss.
Very sweet.
And now we all
Sweet.
do. Well, hey, Kathy, thank you so much for being on. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. We're going to
Thank
take a
you.
guess, and we're going to continue on talking. We're talking a little bit more about the Daughters of the American Revolution and this statue. We're going to have Sonja, Gandy on when we come back. But Kathy, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
we will be right back with some more social space.
Falls Truck Center and Impact Signs have joined forces to provide Texoma with all your signage needs. Let Impact Signs at Falls Truck Center make your vision a reality. Come see us on Jacksboro Highway next to the Flying J. Falls Truck Center carries an endless selection of accessories for your pickup truck and SUV. Conveniently located on Old Jacksboro Highway next to the Flying J truck stop. Walk-ins are always welcome at Falls Truck Center. We are the one-stop shop for all your truck needs.
Hey, welcome back to the social space. I am Eric Crossland.
I'm Jackie Hager.
I'm Andrew Bell.
And sitting to my right, we are continuing on talking about obviously Lake Wichita, but we're going to get into a whole nother area here. To my right is Sonja Gandy. Hi, Sonja. Thanks for being on the show today.
Oh, well, I'm tickled to death. I love talking about DAR.
Oh, well, good. Well, let's
Yes.
start it off then. Why
Okay.
Lake Wichita?
Why Lake Wichita? The original plan, when we started discussing building a monument, was that it would be placed out in Memorial Auditorium with the few that are out there and, you know, landscaped. And then when the talk began about the All Veterans Plaza being at the lake, you talked about the mountain, is placing the Vietnam Monument in the center of the plaza, because if ever there was a generation that was received in more than a welcoming manner for what they sacrificed, it was our Vietnam veterans. And it's time.
Yeah.
It's time we honor and recognize what those men and their families sacrificed.
Yeah.
Talk
Yes.
to me about all these beautiful medals.
About
that
our
you're
women?
wearing.
Yes, I want to hear about that too.
Okay, Daughters of the American Revolution is a nonprofit service community volunteer program. And in order to belong to DAR, you have to prove your direct lineage to someone who either fought or gave aid to the colonial troops. And so I have the bars going up. These are the ones that I have proven. And then we have our commemorative, which I have Vietnam, World War II. Our chapter is 100 years old. And
Wow.
so it's
did
a
not
way
know
of
that.
honoring our ancestors.
I'm glad you asked that, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this beautiful statue, but how was the decision made to commission a statue like this for Lake Wichita?
Lake Wichita, the reason that will be the final resting place for our monument is because when you go out there, for me, it's peaceful, it's tranquil. But as you sit, again for me, and reflect on all of those bricks, because each war will have a section, and that brick will have that veteran in whatever area war they fought in. But you can sit there and reflect on their sacrifices while you look out and see families together, fishing, boating, enjoying what they have, and knowing they wouldn't have that. We wouldn't have that freedom if it had not been for the men who gave some part of their life or all of their life for us to enjoy that.
It's amazing.
I love that answer, though. You're standing there in front of the monument, but you see life going on and what those people fought for as you have family time out at the lake. That was a great answer.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
thank
it.
you. Thank you.
So, Sonja, what was your motivation of you personally of the commission of this beautiful piece? I really want to know what your motivation
My
was.
motivation, well, first of all, I'm an Army brat. Second is my dad did a tour in Vietnam.
Okay.
And then I have also, over the years, worked with veterans who have post-traumatic stress. And I saw that generation not only come back and not be welcomed and criticized and belittled. And then as the years passed, I watched those men and women start exhibiting illnesses and diseases due to Agent Orange, and how that began to take their life. And right now we have over 350 Vietnam veterans that are dying a day, and it's time. My father never got this. It's time that we recognize those men and they are treated like heroes.
Yeah.
That was a war we didn't ask for. But as our government believes in democracy, these men took up the cause and went to a foreign country. And so many of them young boys. I mean, some of them 18 years old, never away from home. And they did exactly what they were asked to do.
Yeah.
And it's just, we want now a home for these men to have a place to go, their wives, a place to go,
Yeah.
and feel as though they're honored as our men were when they came back from World War I and II.
Wow.
Yeah, and when you see an 18-year-old, they look so young, and they're so little. And we've been working on that video for Joel, where he's talking, Joel Jimenez, where he's talking about some of the things he personally had to do in Vietnam, and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It is.
It is, yeah.
How soon do you think we'll have this plaza Do we know?
I would love to see the city come together. We get the money, we
Yes,
get out
get it
there, we
done.
get started within the next year, because my mother was still living and she was a daughter. And when we started raising money, when the monument was delivered, my mother was in hospice.
Oh, gosh.
And she never got to see that monument. And, you know, we've got to start honoring while they're living.
Well, we can't wait to be out there to celebrate with you when they unveil this. We want to be right out there with you. And
Oh, we would love to have
just
you there.
celebrating all of those war veterans, and
Yes.
especially those Vietnam War veterans.
Sonja, thank you so much for being our guest today. What is the call to action? How do people donate? How do people help make this happen?
One is buying the bricks,
Yeah.
you know, and each section, I don't know, you've seen the picture of the plaza. It will be round and then kind of like spokes that come out from it. This will set in the middle. And so, you know, you have someone you want to honor that was World War II, Revolutionary War, 1812, whoever is purchasing the bricks. And the other is to just give, if you have it, to help match the funds for the revitalization and for the plaza, so that we can get those monuments out there and
Yeah, I want to
honor
see
those who need it.
I want to see this large
Yeah.
size. It's going to be great.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. We sure do appreciate
You're
it. We're going
welcome.
to take a break. We're going to see the very last of Tater Knob, Texas. And
The last episode.
I can't believe
it's over.
Kept going.
And then we're going to have Brittany Douglas here for our third segment. We'll be right back with the social space.
Well, thank you.
Tater Knob Field. In 1816, 42 brave souls lost their lives right here at the Battle of Tater Knob. I also had my last 2 birthday parties out here. They went real well. Miss Jeanette does such a great job. She makes those sausage balls with the fancy French honey Dijon dip. Brianna's. Oh yes, thanks for noticing. Kenny cut them for me while we were doing our squats. Well, there's no big secret. If as a mayor you're not doing everything you can to make everybody feel welcome, that ain't Southern hospitality, that's laziness. And TK ain't lazy. I mean, you've seen the wood pile.
Welcome back to the social space. Kathie wanted me to mention that KAUZ is one of the big sponsors of the Lake Wichita Revitalization, and they are also our sponsor, our partner, along with Town Square Media. We're on at 10:30 a.m. Saturday mornings, and Impact Signs a la Falls Truck Center is also our partner. Come down and check out the community calendar on the side of the Highlander and see our wonderful logo designed by one Andrew Bell as well. And hey, we've got a special segment today. Ms. Brittany Douglas has taken a job with Dexter as they hired you as a teacher and then they moved you up to Dean of Students before you even started.
Yeah.
How you gonna get a promotion on your day off?
Well, I'm not sure, but I'm happy I got it.
Yeah, so we're sad you're leaving us, but you, an
Yeah.
educator is what you've got your
Yes.
master's in something like that. When do you start?
On Monday,
On
the
Monday.
31st.
So
First
we
day
were
of school.
gonna do something class boardy. So here's our whiteboard, our
Yes.
chalkboard. You're gonna have to get used to drawing on these again. So we're gonna play Pictionary / win, lose, or draw. Jackie and Andrew have no idea what we're doing.
Not really.
So what we're
But
gonna
I'm
do,
in.
it's 45 seconds. We're a team. You can only guess when your partner's drawing, and whoever gets through the most of their list wins. I will draw first. Hayden, do you have 45 seconds on the board? So, Brittany, you have to
Okay.
watch. Tell us when we're ready.
All right, and go.
That was a really quick goodbye, Brittany.
No. A cherry. An egg.
A crazy person.
I don't like this one. Go to the next.
Okay.
A person. A man. A sad person. A mouse. A lion. A rat. A dog. A cat. A dog.
Okay.
Okay. One.
We're going. This is
Wait,
so,
that's a dog?
I don't know. You're gonna be way better at this than I am.
Lips.
No.
I got it.
We got one.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
All right.
Do not, Lauren, do not count that.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, I'm not really a great.
I'm not good at this.
I'm not a
Because
good
I was
drawer.
great at it.
Stressing out over this.
All right. Here we go. You
Okay.
ready?
And go.
All right. Here we go. Mouth.
Yes.
Lips. Did you
That
just
was
say this?
awesome.
Okay. All right, that's an eye. Those are
Yep.
eyelashes.
Great job, I.
Okay.
Oh, we're so messed up.
Okay. Car, truck, tractor.
Wagon.
Yeah, go ahead. You can keep trying, Jack, if you want. Front steering wheel. Let's see here. Tree. Driving.
Wait. How do you reverse on this thing? Okay.
Trailer. This has got to be riveting for the people at home. Crane.
Taxi, duh.
Taxi! Get out of here. All right, here we go. All right, let's get it going for Jackie here.
This is so not good.
Oh, no.
This is the show we're winning the Emmy for right here.
Are you drawing
No,
mine?
you're first, Jackie.
So how many points did we get?
3. I think that's enough to win. All right,
think
so
so.
here we go. Jackie has our list. Let's don't forget this is a talk show, people.
And go.
All right, there you go, Andrew. Now we can try to throw them off, you see.
Tennis ball.
Oh, dang, there's one. Jackie's not going to be able to delete
No
it,
need
though.
for the
Yeah,
check.
you don't need to check
That's what
it.
I'm counting.
Click yes
Now
and
up here, Jackie. Yes. All right.
Happy.
Oh, happy? It's just happy?
No.
No way.
Yeah, press cancel.
I'm not going to help you.
Somebody did Doug's 5 seconds.
God, you lied. You told me to
Oh,
push
we need
cancel.
one more. Yeah, pause.
All right, there you
We
go.
should-
Give her 10 more seconds.
Yeah.
10 more seconds? Okay.
I don't know
Bowling
what
ball?
that is.
Strawberry.
Throw up. Yum. Oh, you can't write words.
Candy.
Time.
What is it?
Cookie.
Oh, okay. I see.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty
A
good.
chocolate
All right.
chip cookie.
Here we go. Pass it to Andrew.
Even though Smarty
need-
Pants over there tried to get
We just
me
need
to.
one.
1 to tie, 2 to win.
I'm gonna draw multiple.
Someone on the losers team.
No.
So
you
I'm not
can't
gonna
do
clear
that.
it each time.
Okay.
Somebody on the losers team.
That's not
Oops.
that's not the
How do
way
you-
you're supposed
how
to
do you
do
delete
it.
this?
Trash can.
What's he trying to do?
He's gonna draw them all on one and not
Yeah, you
clear
can
it
do
every
that.
time.
Yeah, you're allowed to do that.
I thought you said you had to clear
Oh
it.
no, I said you can.
So I have to guess yours.
See, because
Yeah.
look, he doesn't even
Oh,
know how to
this is
clear
going to
it
be
at all.
bad.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And go.
Okay,
Heart, love, Valentine's,
I know what it is.
cherry, apple,
Yep.
Oh, it's a tie. One more, and we're out of our misery.
waves, ocean, swim,
Lake Wichita.
Lake Wichita. Waves, water.
Yep.
That's it.
Yes!
Oh, we're done.
Here's another one.
No, let's put this
Heart,
game out of our misery.
love, Valentine's.
No, we're done.
Square, box.
Thank
Okay,
you for
why
watching.
did the graphic designer give the easiest
I
one?
don't know. We're
Cut.
both
I got one more for you,
Hey,
Jackie.
come on, let's cream them. Let's just don't win.
Brittany,
Let's
thank you so much for
annihilate.
being on our show this
Yes,
year.
yes,
We're gonna
of
miss
course.
you. They're gonna keep drawing, but we're
Yes.
y'all won. You have to leave Hager Communications. You're fired.
Oh, well, that's
But-
I didn't get fired. Let's clear that up.
Good luck at Dexter. We'll see the rest of the week, but the audience won't. We should appreciate you.
Don't let the door hit you.
Okay.
No. That. Cut. She's priceless.
Yeah, there was no cut. We're gonna get back to those. All right. Well, we'll see you when we see you, Brittany. And
Thank
I gotta
you.
say thank you to Kathie and Sonja for coming on and talking about such
Yeah.
an important cause. And on behalf of everybody hating over there, and Jackie, Andrew, Brittany's last show, I'm Eric. This has been The Social Space.
Thank you.